Right, we're live. Let me just check that everything is working fine.
Okay, no big.
Right, ads. Let's see. Am I really live? I am. And let me hear the audio. Let's see. Let me hear the audio. I know that the live is working because the particles are moving. Just need to be sure that this is, you know, the microphone works very nicely. Let me hear the audio. Let's see. Let me hear the audio. That should be fine. I know that the live is working. Yes, we are perfect. Sorry guys, sorry for having to listen to the double sound of my voice. So finally we are getting somewhere with the build. To all of the people that, you know, haven't seen any of this yet, I do feel inclined to make a sort of introduction first before we move on to actually continuing the build, which I was doing right now. Oh, sorry, little spoilers, not spoilers of what I was building in my inventory. You're not going to understand anyways, though. So, set it to night for effect. There we go. This, guys, is Lilith's castle. Okay. It's going to be a large mega project. I can't call it a mega build because it's not going to be as huge as what other YouTubers, for example, do, but it does not contain less detail just for that reason. It's just smaller and modded. So we have gold details right on the walls, on the ceilings. We have multiple different designs that are repeated throughout, maintaining the same consistency and style in general. And this build is going to be divided into two sections, and you're going to start seeing what I mean now. So the first section is the main one. This is the main hall. It's going to have 3 floors, and then where you see that little hole in the background, that is going to be a hole. The 3rd floor of the main hall is going to bring us over to the 2nd hall, which is going to be the top one. Okay, but there might be things above it in the future, but it's going to be the last whole room. Okay, now this build is going to be filled with self-made symbology and symbolism because I am trying to make lore behind this build that I will publish, but it can be used for a lot of reasons, as you've seen probably from a lot of, you know, mentions in my channel and everywhere. If you guys are coming over from YouTube Shorts or TikTok, this is a place for vampires. Okay, I even have the mod vampirism and many other elements which I will use in the, you know, throughout the videos of the lore. And as you can see, we have a crest that symbolizes Lilith in general. We have, you know, a painting of what I imagine to be Lilith. Altars, style, banners, and different designs. As you can see, this is very heavily inspired from Dark Deception Manor. Literally, not just these pillars and the arches and the whole design, the walls, these columns, everything, even these, you know, but there's a lot more details that are going to be coming on. Every floor is designed to do something very specific. Okay, so this is the first hallway that we can get into. We're going to have multiple spaces here. We're going to have blood storage room over here. We're going to have another over here, a larger one over there. This one is here just for commodity because this is the dining area for the vampires. Okay, if you want, you can get a good look around the build. These are going to be the kitchens, right? We have another one on the other side too. Then we move on to this side and I show you something else. This is the leisure center. This is the living rooms. This is where they come on when they finish their duties and responsibilities to relax and chat and have their talks and catch up. this is where they will do it. And it will be a whole complex of rooms where you will have things for comfort and so forth. There's one onto that side that I haven't made yet, but it will be off camera. I'm here to document the important parts of the build, okay? This one here is going to be the blood storage room. It looks kind of strange like this. I think I'm going to change it back into the classical style. I tried to do it in the last live and I completely abandoned it. And there's going to be this side, which is going to be the political wing, where we're going to have armory. Okay, over to that side. We're going to have a training PvP. Right. We're going to have a training PvP area over here. And then in front, there's going to be like a political poll room where decisions are made. And, you know, the public of the castle discuss. Because this is a whole, like, clan in here. It's not going to be just like, you know, a few vampires, 2 or 3 that are just wealthy. No. This is going to have a lot of people. As you can see, only at the first floor, which contains the lower ranking sides of the society, we already got like around, I think, 34 to 36 seats in this room. So there's 36 of them. But now you'll be wondering, where do these lot sleep? And that's why we have the upper floors, in which we have these hallways. These hallways are not going to bring you to much. They're going to bring you to rooms. There's going to be bedrooms, okay? And quick rooms to have a snack or chat and play next to the rooms, which are going to be like very small scale miniature living rooms. And that's it. Now, as you can see, we have a staircase over here, but we don't have a staircase that leads to the upside, and that's because it's going to be here. At the top floor, we finally have, oh, and also it's on the other side too, so we've got both sides. We're going to have bedrooms, because I'm not going to fit 36 bedrooms on one side. I'm going to do half of them over there, half of them over here. And then we come to the last floor. Ignore this for now, but we will use it. It's a floor pattern. And this is where I've gotten to. So, to any of those who are lovers of horror games, you probably recognized what this tries to mimic. This is the entrance to Castle Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. It's pretty nice in my opinion. It came out, I'm very satisfied with it. And this represents, this whole floor is going to be a bit like this, with a lot of wooden details and stuff, because it's supposed to represent a shift in style from one floor to another. Because this is the place where we shift into the design that I'm going to use here. Might be some of them like these, for example, or this, right? They might be replicated at the second hall, but they're not all going to be, you know, they're not all going to be the same. But the rooms on this side, right, on this floor, which is going to be like 3 rooms, maximum of 4, maybe 5 smaller ones on the sides, right? This is going to be very similar, because this has to feel like a transition space, a space where style changes entirely. I am in love with these. These are also from Castle Dimitrescu, and so are the pillars, the pillar designs. And I'm absolutely in love with it. Now, I decided to start recording now because I wanted a general idea of what I was going to do. And I didn't want to have, you know, a moment of like 30 minutes where I do nothing trying to understand what to build. I wanted to jump straight into action, which I already am going to right now. I'm flipping these. Okay. So. Oops, my bad. Kind of messed up with it. Wow. Very funny, yeah? Very funny. There we go. Oof. I think I'm doing something very stupid here, guys. I think I just realized now the mistake I was doing. Wait. Wait. No. What the fuck? Is it this? Wait, what? Oh, my bad. I was going to the wrong side. That was pretty stupid. Okay. Now we have this. Yeah. So you just grab that instead, yep. And also, I think that it's time to return to the old school and disable the shaders, because it's going to get laggy while I build if I keep the shaders enabled. They are RTX shaders after all. Again, whether or not you want to use actual RTX shaders to view and play on this build is entirely up to your personal choice and, you know, the specs of your PC. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's entirely optional what you want to do with it. And honestly, I don't mind people in the future adding their own tweaks or using it for whatever purposes. But I want to make the concept of what this is clear, because I don't want to brag and I don't want to sound arrogant, but I know that this has a good chance of attracting some attention if sold right. And if it does, I really don't mind if anybody that uses it, you know, they use it for specific purposes. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It's fine. You can do whatever. There's only one request I would probably have of you, okay? Which is, remember the original concept and credit the original creator, and that's it. I don't give a shit about anything else. You guys can do with this as you please. You can smash it if you want. You can harass the build. You can fucking blow it up. I don't mind. As long as you give credit where it's due, you can pretty much do whatever. But it has to be very specific. Or, unless you're just, you know, using it for roleplay and recordings or other stuff. Give us a second. Right. So, let's go back to building. What? Building. Okay. Hold on, now I need to fix this VBG. Hang on. Remove this. I was about to commit the same mistake again. I kept deleting all of my inventory at once with the Littletiles and hammer in it. And considering the fact that for this build I'm going to have to copy so many objects, I'll be clearing out my inventory very often. So it gets to a point where it becomes frustrating. Because I'm like, oh, this is fun. Damn, what am I doing? Whoa, what am I pressing? I was pressing everything but the right buttons. There we go. Okay. Oh, disgusting. There you go. There you go. Now technically, okay. I'm gonna have to be quick. This is where the pillar will be. This is where I got to, yeah. Okay. And I did the wrong thing. It's got to be here, eh? this right? Yes, it is. The beautiful thing about Littletiles is that it works with world edit. So if you copy and paste or do anything with world edit, it will work with Littletiles. I mean, at least it will interact. It doesn't have to, because for example, if I try to flip this with the command flip, it's not going to be exactly what you want to expect, really. Let's be honest. That was a powerful yawn, bro. It was aggressive. It almost frustrated me how aggressive it was. Okay. Oh yeah, sure. I thank you so fucking much. It doesn't matter anyways. Nobody's gonna go here and go, look at this, it's not perfect. Thank you, disgusting pig. Pooh. Literally, nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna look at that and go, out of this whole build that is filled with so much intrinsic detail, I need to look at every corner to make sure that everything is perfect. Good luck. Good luck to you. Good luck to all your brethren and people that are probably going to be helping on that task, because one person already, that's crazy, bro. That's suicidal, literally. How are you going to do this? You take, like, what? This is literally something that you will end up dying of old age before you manage to get to halfway of the build. It's like, let's examine everything to make sure that everything is perfect. You'll probably be a walking skeleton with a remainders of your white beard that have now decomposed and fossilized into the ground, and you're like, the only reason you won't have fossilized by the time you're done examining this build is because you probably would have been moving the whole time. You move your fingers on the keyboard to just examine what's around you. Crazy. Because there's just too much stuff. I mean, you're gonna sit here and examine every single pixel, every single block of every single design that was copied and pasted over and over again. Yeah. It takes me years to copy and paste them. Imagine fucking examining it. Good luck. See, I was about to do it again. By the way, let me just clear this. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I did the right thing. It's nice. No, this one doesn't have to be like that. I need some more of these. Okay, I was about to delete it again. I literally just have to get used to not doing that anymore, and then I'm Gucci. No! There we go. Now, you know what the hard part is going to be, though? That was so smart. Oh my god. There you go. Crazy. Brown terracotta. Terracotta. Right. There should be enough, right? Yes. Yes, boys, we are chic, we are sexy. Yeah, okay, so we've done this part. Now, bro. Let me stretch. Damn. First things first. Whoa, that was nice. I mean, probably not to you guys. To you, it was probably monstrous. Like, you never want to hear anything of the sort ever again in your fucking life. You know. Wait. I think that, yeah. I should do it. I should do it like this. Nope. Nice. Okay. Oh, what am I doing here? No. Okay. The other side, it still looks like an arch. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now, for the top, I'm considering doing something similar to this. Oh, yes. But maybe I just want some depth here, you know? I think that would be a problem, because it would have to mean that the things you do for love, isn't it? Okay. Right. To the laboratory. We have shit to do. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go grab a slab. For reference. Hammerhead. We cut that whole thing. I don't know why I didn't, you know, cut them all at once. Okay. Right. Literally, that's enough, bro. That's enough. See? That's enough. Oh, no. Now we just add them like this. Oh. Okay. Okay, we've created spaces for these. I don't know. It doesn't look the way I expected it to. I'm just not going to use the circle. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, that looks fine. Maybe the circle could be used here. Let me see. No, it can't. It really can't be used anywhere here. Actually, maybe it can be used in the middle. No, it shouldn't. But I'll use it anyways because who cares? Yep, that's not too bad. Okay, no. Oh. Oh, we can use circles. Yeah, we can. Here, for example. You can create the accurate pattern, but I actually made it to be. There you go. Let me just take a look at it. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It adds a little bit of, you know, my stamp to it, my originality. Although I feel like the contrast is a bit ugly. All it takes for me to start creating showcase videos of this place is just for me to finish a few more rooms, the living rooms, the political room and shit, and just, you know, overall what I'm working on right now. And the build is still not going to be finished when I'm done doing these things. So you can imagine already what kind of crazy fanatic I am building this type of shit. Okay, we're good. Here is the same issue. One more. What am I doing? Here I'm using the classical design. There you go. There you go. Alright. This Now there's only one part of the... Jesus. Yeah, I might change that off camera. Yep. I don't like it at all. Forget it. It's never existed. Okay? This does not exist. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Doesn't matter, I'll just use black stone. It just has to cover it from light. Oh, the light. I'm still gonna be using the glowstones. Let me see if I turn on the shaders. I go to midnight. Yeah, that's fine, it's not too bad. But I am missing a few things. In my opinion, please. I don't know if you notice how laggy it gets when I turn on the shaders as well. Too much data. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't think I should use it in here. No. If anything. There we go. Yep, to me this looks alright. Sorry. Had to. And also I probably will have to over here as well. Sorry about that, that was so stressful. Okay. Now it's time for the real challenge. Now it's time for the real challenge. The replica of whatever the fuck I'm looking at over here. What? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. You guys can't see what I'm seeing, but it's absolutely horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. And I also got to start changing my thumbnails. Okay. What? Okay, no. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I'm not doing the arch. There's an arch over there. I'm not making that arch. Not in this room. I need one with a higher ceiling for it. Jesus. Getting sleepy already. Yeah, I don't get sleep at this hour. That's a good sign. Okay. Water break. Your boy requires the hydration. Okay. 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 Wow. Okay. I also can't wait to start the new project either, but if I keep going like this, I will never start it. It's okay, as long as we get shit done. This one has to be finished. Does it start like... No, it does not start that way. Okay. I might have to add some extra detail here. Only if it looks good enough for me to add it then. The extra detail being this. And honestly, it does look good enough for me to add it. Yes, it does. It really, really fucking does. Now, YouTube, okay, because I'm looking at a Castle Dimitrescu showcase on YouTube, just to make sure I get this right. I get this right. Bueno, bueno. No, what did I just... No, bro, I have to stop. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. Jesus. Also... Just to test out if I'm right. See? I'm not right. And that would have caused so many problems. No. We're good. Now I need to do... Okay. Here we are, bro. No, 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 no. Good boy. Oh. turbo. There we go. We're all good with that one. No! You know what? I might just stop complaining about this because it is the easiest way, even if I have to look up for them. In my opinion, it might literally be faster than having to reorganize your whole inventory just for that reason. That looks like a spike. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I need somewhere to keep them. So I'm gonna use a shulker box. Wait. Wait. Yeah, you can take it even if you're in creative mode. Huh. Okay. What was the thing? Oh, yeah, it was Google. Okay. Yeah, no. Fiasco, boys. We need this first. Okay. What? Oh, we need this as well. My bad. That doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. We're starting over. Okay. The only problem with this is that it's going to be so asymmetrical, it's going to hurt my eyes. Maybe the only way to fix it is doing this instead. Where's the other one? Might be able to make this work actually. If we just put lines that we do not cross, literally just red lines that we do not cross, we could do this. Ugh. This is gonna hurt. Okay. So, let's see this. Yeah, I'm getting paint everywhere because this chair literally doesn't want to fix itself. And I'm sitting like the most uncomfortable fucking position ever. Like, it's inhuman. There you go. Oh my god, why? What is that? What is that? Three. We did not cross this line. Okay. Okay. How many? That was even unintentional. There we go. And caps, of course. There we go. Yep. I don't know why I'm doing this because I'm not going to need that. Yeah, exactly. Not going to need that part to be visible anyways. But I decided to do it anyways because why not? I guess. Okay. Okay, I'm making it. I'm actually making it. Yes. Okay, I don't need anything else other than yeah, of course. My God. Do you understand? Do you realize how stupid I am? That I didn't think straight when I was doing that. That I have to do it all over again. Okay, now. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna grab one of these, okay? No, that doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore. Just leave it the way it is. Okay. It can get painful to build with little tiles, and especially shit like this, but the satisfaction when you're done building something like this is incredible. And if not regulated properly, it can really hurt you, mate. Yeah, mate. Shit. Okay. Clear out the hotbar. The hotbox. Okay. Nice. nice. Okay. No, the colors are similar, so I end up getting manipulated. Here we're gonna have something different. Okay. Meanwhile, over to here, you know, I've had a different idea. This is taking ages to delete this. Yeah. Okay. If what I'm trying to do is a bit unclear, basically I'm trying to realign them. Because they didn't look very symmetrical. They're not, but at least let them look symmetrical. And that's the most difficult part of building with these mods and building my type of concepts, is that you're going to have to get creative to make it look symmetrical. You can't get it based on normal calculations. You have to do it precisely. What am I doing? There you go. There we go. That's nice. But maybe I do feel like, no, maybe this should stay the same back here. And then, yeah, that's better. Let me just delete it. I don't care if I break up the blocks, I'll just replace them. This is the painful part. Thank you. Okay. Right. Wow. First of all, these look a bit too close to... Nah. There you go. Right. There we go. We have that. Okay. Yeah, now it's starting to take shape the way I wanted it to. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to. No, the only problem is though, I'm gonna have to raise the ceiling, and if you know why, you know why. In the other live, I did something a bit of an experiment up here, and instead of building this, I had done something else, which is a resemblance of one of my old designs, okay? There was like a archway, 3-block archway over here. That's not gonna happen anymore, is it? Yeah. Okay, anyways. Oh, that is beautiful. I thought I'd have to remake it by hand. Every single bit. But actually, boom. Yeah, no, that is beautiful. Which means I can just do this now. Lovely. There you go. Okay. Pointless. I have to use this. There we go. Now I have what I need. At this point, you know, I might as well do something else at this point. You know what? Because, yeah, I can do it. So, yep, I could do it. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Bad idea, by the way. I have a better one. That's beautiful. Okay. No, can't be done. That was literally just a waste of time. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2. Perfect. Oh, yes, a million fucking times, yes. Look at that stunning beauty. Right. Now, I'm gonna remove all the red concrete. Apart from that, why would I remove that? I don't have to remove that. Okay. This one, though, I should get rid of that space. Alright, yeah. Now, I have to thicken this. I'm gonna use granite for the job. Because I generally have to thicken this now. I can't leave it just one small, scrawny little string. It has to be in an actual arch. An actual arch. One second. Nice, nice. Okay, what time is it, by the way? Okay, time is moving a bit slower than usual tonight. I don't understand why. Or maybe, is it just me getting faster with the chisels and bits designs? Technically, I have been at the PC for hours. Like, I started this around 5 when I really started this. No, I'm lying. It was 8. And now for me, it's midnight. Crazy. Alright. This might be enough for now. Let me just see it again. I don't know if it is. Yeah, it could be though. It could be. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's check it. Yeah, that's enough. It is. Thank God. Okay. I had an idea. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Apart from making stupid noises and, you know, maybe opening up mentally to the idea that maybe I do have an issue or two, I have another idea that is just beautiful. Actually, what am I doing? I could just do tiles of type. Tiles of type. Okay. Box. See, now that is beautiful. That's good. Yes. And now I'm doing it this way so that we can do it fast. Those connect to everything, so motherfucker. You know what? Let me just use blocks to complete this. It might be a better idea because I'm not gonna leave any empty spaces. There we go. You know what the only problem is though back there? What the fuck am I gonna put here? Anyways, before we get to that, I say it's important to do this. And now we need a moon or two. So we're gonna go like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this as well. It took me half the night just to create the. Oh, get out. It took me half the night just to create this detail. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna replicate it, and I will think about what to do here another time. Although, wait, hold on. Wait. I don't know how I made that sound. Jesus Christ, that was pure skill, but okay. You can't be serious. Are you serious? Yeah, but you know, I can do that. Literally just do that. And guess what? I can fit pictures now. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with this. But I'm thinking of, nah, Lilith's painting is too much. Imagine. No, bit narcissistic. But yeah. Yeah, I guess for now I'm just gonna leave it like this, you know. You can remove the line. It's done serving its purpose. Okay. Yep. Clean now. So, what else do we need over here? Technically nothing. Do you know what though? I might just be crazy enough to do this. Because I can't be asked to have this that empty. It's completely empty. I mean, I don't like it. Yup. Call me crazy. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna see that in a second. But I have a feeling that it will. kit tool. Yeah, sure. Golden. Fucking skeets, man. There you go. Okay. We're good. Everything else is good here. Okay. Okay. You know what I could do over here? I could add a little design. Littletiles, a little design. Such a nice pun, isn't it? I am so funny, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I am so funny. So funny I am. I am so funny I am that you have no idea. You don't. Oh no. Nice. Okay. Okay. Guys, yeah, no, it's actually coming together. Oh my god. I have no words. I generally have none. No words, zero. I could just do that. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Easy peasy. Okay. Oops. Alright, we're good now. Altro che parost. Oh, it turns out we need this over here too to make it look less empty. Hammer and little. I just don't get tired of building when stuff actually goes the way I want it to. It's just so satisfying. It's cruelly satisfying to be able to come up with shit like this one. Oh. Also, there is one further place that I forgot to take inspiration from, and I might, for the upper floor, I mean, which is, what's his name? The map, basically Lee's mansion from Tekken 8. I'm going to take inspiration from that as well. There will be some very similar designs. Just, yeah. Of course, I have my own original ideas for it as well, just like these floors that I'm doing now, which is most of it looks like what it's inspired from, but it's actually like lore purposed and kind of redesigned a little bit to suit my ideal. And believe it or not, these all started as workarounds because I had to cut quote-unquote production costs because of certain limitations that I had. And you know, I had to do shit the old-fashioned way and decide for myself what I wanted. And by oversimplifying some details, I realized, wait, if you have a good imagination, you know, this stuff can actually have impact. And that's how Lilith's castle was born. And I realized that I wasn't able to recreate the actual Dark Deception one. I never would, really. That's when it clicked. That's when I said, wait, alright. I'm gonna do something else. Okay. This is so beautiful. I am so satisfied with this whole room. Also, over here, there you go. Isn't this nice? I just need the central one now. But I don't think I'm going to work on it yet. Okay? What is the reason for me not working on it yet? Because I have to... Oh, or maybe, even better, at the center we don't do what I was going to do. We put a door here. So we just grab these, yeah? Okay. The only bad side of it all. And, this is perfect. This falls right onto my ideals. Okay? Hammer. MC Hammer. Oh, wait, what did I do? Yeah, I need that. Okay. Oh, wow. Wait, do I have the Armorer's Workshop mod? Yes, I do. Okay. Because for my own lore purpose videos, I need it. I need it. Oh wow. So I can fit the whole design. Technically, you know what I could do? I could just put it here already. Yeah. And just use the hammer of the MC hammer to smash it. Oh no, what am I doing? No, what am I doing? No. Okay. Ooh. Guys, actually, yo, I am a crazy bastard. No, I can't do it like that. I can't do it the way I wanted it to. Doesn't matter, because maybe I can do something like this. Oh yes. Apparently I can. Yeah, no, that actually creates an effect that I didn't expect it to see. Sometimes workarounds end up creating effects that are so good that I just want to replicate them in the future. That's the thing. Beautiful. I just need one more thing. Ugh. Nah, I can just come here, grab this. Yep. Literally. Boom. Done. Easy. I'm also considering of using Littletiles to make custom doors. Because apparently you can. I didn't even know. I didn't know you can make like redstone and circuits with Littletiles and actual entities like that work and function. But yeah, so here we're gonna have the magic room, okay? With, oh my god, okay, no, I had, why why do I have to be such a fucking genius, bro? Okay, here we've got a problem, all right? First of all, okay. boys and girls. Oof. Okay. This is probably going to be easy now. Yes. Yes. Dark. Strip dark oak. Wood. Yes, it is wood. Place with white concrete. Oh, I forgot. Here we go. Oh, no. Terracotta. Brown terracotta. Replace with gold. This is not brown terracotta. What is that? Terracotta. That's black terracotta. Bro. What is that? The fuck is this? Grey terracotta? What? Why would I just switch it up like that? What is wrong with me? I guess the colors are just similar, so I kind of just looked at the... Wow. Wow. Dark oak. There we go. It's perfect. Okay, then we're gonna add a painting behind it. Technically, I can add an immersive painting, which is graffiti. I'm just gonna use graffiti because I use it for every single purpose. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I already have in mind who to put in there and there as well. Paintings are going to be 3x2. Okay. Done. 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 Are we clear? Yes, we are clear. Yes. Delete everything. We're done here. This project, guys, is coming out so much better than I expected it to. This is actually so satisfying. I did not expect to be able to make something like this ever in a million thousand fucking years, bro. Oh. Beautiful. What can I say? I'm gonna have to add something on these pillars as well. I don't know exactly what yet, but I will. And maybe some handmade flowers because pot, flower, orchid, blue orchid. Yeah, no, but That's not really possible. Yeah, exactly. Nah. It has to be something else. I have to see. The items on these, ironically speaking, they're going to be the worst ones of them all in terms of figuring them out. But now we've done everything. Yes, we have. And now all we need is just some lights, mate. Can't do that. Apparently we can't. Okay. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. Technically, that doesn't have to be the only place. Oof. Yeah, but this is gonna be a problem though. Oh no, what the fuck? Okay, we're good. We're good. Also, over here, we don't have to use that because that just becomes ugly now. So we just use these. And I'm also gonna have to change out the ceiling, but yes, this is a perfect thumbnail. Matter of fact, let me just do something else instead. Yes. Oh my god. Guys, why, okay. You know what? So I can actually just, yes I can do that. Fuck. I'm also thinking of making a custom made chandelier in this room. Dark. Wait. There we go. I'm just gonna keep it to dark oak planks that have never failed me for this build. God. Why is this so pretty, bro? Jesus. Alright. This is gonna be epic. But I'm assuming that for now, the best idea would be to switch to off camera and just continue building. Ooh, nah, my ass, bro. I still got shit to do. Just want to make sure I get the right block. Because I don't trust my naked eye all of the time, you know? Oh, that's a terrible idea. What am I doing? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Wait. No. No. This is not symmetrical. Symmetrical. Anyways, I'll just fix that now and then. It takes 2 seconds. Either way, we have the room. I don't know about you guys, but I think that this is probably the most visually pleasing thing I've ever built. Even more so, I love this way more than the main hall. Maybe I'll delete that one. Yeah. Okay. Screenshots. Yes. Screenshot everything. I need to have a portfolio of this shit, bro. So now all I have to do. Oh, also, some people might be worried, maybe, Well, for now, I don't know who, because not enough people that are really, really deeply invested into it are watching. But eventually, you guys might worry that, oh no, you know, not all the rooms are finished. You're leaving rooms there unfinished. You're leaving that unfinished. You're leaving this and this and this and just moving to different tracks. Yes, because this build requires a lot of imagination, not just inspiration, and time and patience. So rather than just working on something that I don't know what to make of right now and ruining my creativity and abandoning it when I should be harnessing it, you know, I should actually be working on it and making something of it. So I decide to do, for example, this first, which is a great idea in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream now because I do have a few other things to do. And I'm probably going to continue the build off camera for now. And if there are any fans watching this, you can expect the first video, the first proper showcase video of the channel, literally, soon. Probably these days. Maybe even tomorrow. But anyways. Going back to this for, you know, all time's sakes, because this is always where I used to cut it. I still got the quote-unquote main character skin. Right, we're done here, boys. Thank you all for tuning in, well, boys and girls, and I'll see you guys in the next live, in the next video, whatever I'll be doing. Peace out, guys.